guys, my name is Mike Carleo, and this is my 5th installment of my Guitar Player Backpack. Now today, we're going to be speaking about what I call the hybrid scale. The hybrid scale is a combination of a blues scale with an added natural third. Now, we use this hybrid scale to be able to solo over major blueses, as well as using it during turnarounds. So any experienced blues player or any experienced guitar player will be able to incorporate the natural third in their soloing. So, let's get started. So just how we learned our pentatonic and blues scales in A, we're going to be doing our hybrid scale in A as well. So our first note is going to be starting on the 5th fret. We're going to be using the same finger technique as we did with the other two scales. So our first note is going to be 1 on 5, and then our 4th finger on the 8th fret, and then we're going to slide up to that natural third, and then the next string is going to be 1 on the 5th fret, and then 2, that's for our blues note, 3 on the 7th fret, and then 1 on the next string, and then 3 again. And then 1 on the next string, 2 for our natural third, 3 on 7, 4, and that's our blues note, 1 on the next string, 4, 1, 4, and just like the first string, we're going to slide back down, 1, 4, 1, and then continuous. So in its entirety, it's going to look exactly like this. And that's the first shape. The second shape of the hybrid scale is also going to start on the 8th fret, just like the other scales. We're going to use the same finger technique as the other scales as well. So our second finger is going to start this shape. It's going to be 2, then 3, that's for our natural third, 4, slide up for our blues note on the 11th fret, 1 on the next string, which is on the 7th fret, 4, next string 1, and then 4, slide up 1 fret for our natural third, next string 1 on the 7th fret, 2 for our blues note, 3 on the 9th fret, 2 on the next string, which is the 8th fret, then 4, 2 on the next string, 3 for our natural third, 4, slide up for our blues note, back down, 4, 3, 2, back to the next string, 4, and then 2 again, and then so forth. Okay, and then we're going to play it now in its entirety. And that's the second shape. So our third shape is going to start on the 10th fret, just like our other scales. We're going to start this scale, however, with our first finger. So it's going to be 1, then 2, then 3, next string 1, then 3, and then next string is 1, 2 for our natural third, 3, 4 for our flat 5, then we're going to reach down to the 9th fret of the next string, 1, then 4, then 1, again we're going to shift up to our next string, which is the 10th fret, then 4, then slide for our natural third up to 14, next string, our first finger is going to reach to 10, and then 2 for our blues note, 3, back down, 2, 1. Next string, reach for our natural third, and slide down, 1. So using our fourth finger, then 1, and so forth. And now the scale in its entirety. And that's the third shape. The fourth shape is going to start on the 12th fret, and we're going to be using the same finger technique as the other two scales. So it's going to be 1 on 12, then 4, next string 1, 4, slide up to get that natural third, then 1 again on the next string, which is on the 12th fret, 2 for our blues note, 3, next string 1, then 3, next string 2, then 3 for our natural third, 4, then we're going to slide up to get our blues note, and then we're going to reach with our first finger on the next string on 12, which, that's our first finger, and then 4. Back down, 1, reach for our blues note, then slide down, then 3, then 2, and then 1 on the next string. So the scale in its entirety. And that's the fourth shape. The fifth shape is going to start on the 15th fret, and we're going to be using the same finger technique. So we're going to be starting this scale with the second finger. So 2, then 4, then the next string 2, then 3, that has our natural third, 4, and then we're going to slide up to get that flat 5, the blues note. Then next string 1 on 14, then 4, next string 1, then 4, then we're going to slide up and get that natural third, and then 2 on the next string, which is on 15, 3, which is our blues note, 4, next string is on 2, and then 4, back down 2, next string 4, then 3, which is our blues note, 2, and then we're going to reach for our natural third on the next string, which is on the 18th fret, and then slide back down to 17, 4 again, and then 1. So now the scale in its entirety. And that's the fifth and final shape. So the hybrid scale is going to be able to help us increase our vocabulary while soloing over a major blues. And it's really going to help us when we do this over a turnaround to the 4 chord or out of the 4 chord. So any experienced guitar player is going to need this natural third. So if you'd like to learn about me more, you can check me out at my website below, michaelcarleo.com, for more information. Thanks for checking out this installment. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.